I decided it would be prudent to record a video in case something goes horribly wrong and everything catches on fire, to show that my project is pretty much all working and close to done now. Here's my Pyboard Oscilloscope. You can see there's a trace on the screen. You touch the screen to change which channel it's looking at. And right now I have two oscilloscope probes hooked up. One of them goes around to the calibration on the Tektronix oscilloscope, and the other one goes to the arbitrary function generator on the oscilloscope. And all the knobs do what they're supposed to do. So right now this is channel 2 that we're looking at. I can change the time base of the channel to record at a faster or slower rate and see it. I can adjust the trigger. The trigger is actually white, but it looks blue here in my video for some reason. So you can adjust where it triggers on the waveform. That's just as I'm adjusting this knob up and down, and it's actually very smooth, which I thought it was going to be rather choppy. And you can adjust the vertical position of the trace also. If I switch over to the other channel, you can see that the other channel moves independently. And the trigger level follows the channel when you move it. If it's not triggered, display is not triggered, so that you can see why it's scrolling strangely, and there's a 0 voltage level shown so you know where you're at on the screen. I believe that's it to show here, other than I'm going to show a couple other waveforms just to show that it works as expected. So if I changed a square or a pulse on the Tektronix, I get this. Here's a DC level, which is at 0 volts by default. Sine X over X, so a sync signal. I can zoom in on that and change my trigger level here. I'm going to slow that one down. Well, actually it doesn't let me. Okay, I'm going to slow that one down in the Tektronix to look at it a little more. It's actually a little too slow now.
Don't discuss this. My product never works. This is so not fair. How do mine work? My product was all ISR.
These are relatively slow signals that I'm feeding in because of the limits of using the Pyboard, but I think it looks pretty neat.